Hi guys, my name is Tree and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a flower wall, but before we get into that, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would love to have you. So this flower wall can be for a wedding, which is what I used it for a baby shower, or any type of party, or even home decor. This is a cheaper alternative to a real flower wall or even a rental flower wall. And it also allows you to customize the wall. For example, if you want different colors, if you want a different design pattern, you're able to do that with this wall if you do it yourself. The project's total cost does depend on the size, but for the sake of this video, we're going to focus on the size that I made. And this project was about $300 to $500, which again, considering a real flower wall or even a rental, is a steal. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into the video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned. All right, this is what the flower wall looks like as of right now. As you can see, I am doing red because those are my wedding colors. And this is the thickness. So this is an insulation board. I got this from Home Depot. It was about $30 because I did get a 6x4, but we got it cut to 6 just because it would have been way too expensive to cover an 8-foot tall board with all of these roses. And as you can see, there's some discoloration at the bottom. That's just because I tried to spray paint it and it didn't work out well. So I just decided to abandon that idea. I'm gonna get closer for you guys. The flowers are silk. They're from Amazon, and I'll link the store. As you can see, flip it over. So you see there's a couple of holes. As you can see there, there's a couple of holes in the flower wall. And I'm gonna go in with the greenery to make it look more realistic. I just haven't done that yet. I'm just gonna finish first and then go in, but I just did it at the top just to see how it looked and if that is what I was going for. So I'll show you guys how I am putting together this flower wall. And again, this is the thickness of it. It's 2 inches thick. I don't think I said that. So it has 250 on the side. So this is the thicker version of the insulation. They do have multiple ones. And I just got the thicker one because I just felt more comfortable with it. I've seen someone else do the same project and they actually use the thinner one. So it's just truly your preference. And the reason I felt a little bit more comfortable using the thicker one is because it will stand up. And it's going to be up all night. And I just want it to look really realistic because I'm going to put flowers on the sides. So that way it gives it some curvature. And it doesn't look just like a straight board. I'm just gonna go ahead and unbox. I did run out of flowers, so I had to order more and they just came in. There is a rhyme or reason for the pattern. I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of goes diagonal, as you can see, just to give it a little bit more depth when I put the greenery in between. So like I said, stay tuned.
There's a party in your head, I can see it. Your eyes, they tell me everything. And even if you don't wanna believe me, the truth is just too clear to see. You're fighting with the devil on your shoulder, 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 shoulder. And I'm not your enemy, I just wanna get to know ya, know ya. Know ya, know ya. Eyes, you're vacant. I wanna see you in the morning. Wake up when you say hello to the world. I wanna look deep inside what's behind.
So behind me is the flower wall. It's almost completed. I'm just going to show you how I put on the greenery. I did trial and error. So at first I started to glue, and by glue I mean super glue or Gorilla Glue, and that just was not working. So I found an easier solution in order to put the greenery on. So when you get the greenery, I'm going to link all the information below. It has these little tiny holes in it, a pearl top push pin that's going to go right inside this little hole. So as you see, when you stick it in, it fits perfectly in there, and it doesn't take a lot of effort to put these in. And I found this much easier than using any glue or any type of adhesive. So right now I'm going to show you the flower wall, and I'm going to show you how I'm going back in to fill in any holes that I see within the flower wall. Okay guys, so as you can see, the wall is almost complete. I am going to go through the steps of how I attach the monogram. So if you haven't noticed, this is for my wedding. So this is going to be the backdrop of us sitting at our head table. So what I'm doing right now is just going through any spots and putting the greenery in that is showing where the board is. So the purple parts, you really can't see it now from the camera, but up close I can kind of tell where their holes are. So for example, right here, this is a really small hole, but it is bothering me. So I'm just going to put this in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to tuck the stems and the leaves around the rose to give it a little bit more of a realistic effect. You don't want to just stick it in like this, because one, it just looks like someone just stuck a whole bunch of greenery in right here. You want to actually kind of tuck it around so that way it looks more realistic and it looks like someone actually put effort into it. So as you can see, and then to give it another really good pop, you can leave just one leaf sticking out. You want to leave one leaf sticking out just to kind of give it that 3D effect. So when people look at it, they're like, oh my gosh, like real roses. You have the real greenery, you have the stems, you have the leaves. So it really looks real. Now as for this monogram, I'm going to link the Etsy shop that I got it from. I did get this from Etsy, and I spray painted it gold because our colors are gold and red. And what I did was I used fishing net. And the reason I use fishing net is because it's clear and it's really thin and it's sturdy and it won't be seen by the naked eye. This is what I used. It's called Omniflex. I got it from Walmart. It was about $2. So very inexpensive material, but again, you can use any material that you want to connect. I just wanted to make sure that this would not fall. I did not want to glue it, because if you glue it, it is going to be too heavy for the board, especially if you're sitting this up. So I would suggest to use this Omniflex or any type of string that you'll be able to connect it. So what I did was I poked holes in with a small screwdriver. You can use a pencil, you can use a pen, anything. And the reason I use a screwdriver, because as you guys know, this is a 2-inch thick board. So it's a little thicker than if you were to use a regular styrofoam board, or if you were to use the 1-inch. So I took a screwdriver through it and I threaded this through. Now I'm not gonna lie, this did take me a couple of minutes. It actually took me about 30 minutes because the string is so thin. And then what I did was connect it to this monogram, and you want to make sure you have it connected in at least 2 places. I am going to connect it in 4 right now. I only have it connected at the tops, but I am going to connect it at 4 because, like I said, I want this to be sturdy so that way when I'm getting ready, nobody will come with me with any emergency saying anything failed. Alright guys, so now I'm going to incorporate some pictures from my wedding just so you can see how the flower wall tied into the decor and the theme of the wedding. So I hope this video really helps you guys, and like I said earlier, please consider subscribing to my channel, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!